Well, I've never seen it like this before. Rocky features, all the flowers coming to life, even at the top end where that cairn is there. It has dropped right down. And the best thing is, there's a lovely little fishing spot just down there. But let's see how we get on. Got to get over there first. Hi everybody, so here I am at RFF. Water level's down, as I say. In fact, all that green banking behind me, that is usually underwater, because where the tree line meets the top of that banking, that is where this water level usually is. So I'm down about 20 foot. If the water level's low, then the fish should be more concentrated. No, they weren't. I did catch, but it wasn't shooting fish in a barrel. Set up 10 foot rod, intermediate line, 15 foot leader, 2 Bibio flies on. I've got the new Bibios, they've got like a white cheek, so it's another attractor point, as well as the red, the silver and the black. Black and red, fish love them here. The retrieves, 12-inch pulls, 6-inch pulls, fast roly-poly, slow roly-poly. I was doing everything. But I started off down at this new fishing spot, which had suddenly materialised with the low water. I love it because it gives you such a great area to fish. So my new little fishing area, nice little place, but nothing was happening. I'd given it about 40 odd minutes, moving up and down the peninsula, on the right, on the left, casting it down the sides as well as straight out to my front. Brilliant area for backcasting, but it wasn't to be, so I thought, right, I'm going to go further up. So I went to the top of the reservoir. Only problem is you need waders or wellies because it gets very muddy up there. I actually ended up getting stuck in the mud at one point, but I didn't film that, and I'm not even going to go into it. Because the water's going to be a lot shallower at the top end of the reservoir, there will be some dips and troughs. So I switched on to a floating line. Still had 2 Bibios, one at 15 foot and one dropping in roughly at about 11 foot. Water was quite murky up there. I didn't really hold out for catching any fish. I saw one jump, that was about it. But I started at the top, moved down to the wall, and that's when I got a fish on. It's a very strange take, that. It's quite a hard take, but it must have been swimming towards me because I just couldn't gather the line or connect with the fish. Anyway, I'd had enough walking around in goose muck and the mud, and because the water level's quite low, that's the only flat area of the reservoir, and it isn't long before the dog walkers come along and their dogs are out, and well, you can't do anything about it. So I needed to go back out the way where they couldn't get anywhere near me. So I went back down to the new fishing spot. It was on the way back to the car park anyway. So I was back onto the 10 foot intermediate line. 2 Bibios still, one at 15, one at about 11. And again, roly-poly, fast figure of 8, 12-inch strips, 6-inch strips. It's quite strange. I slowed it right down. I went to like slow 6-inch pulls, and that's when it happened. So at least I walked away with one hooked into and one netted. This wasn't the day I was actually planning. I'd been phoning another fishery that I'd not been to for something like 35 years. I know they're open, but if I'm going to travel and it is well over an hour for me to get there, I thought, well, I'm just going to check in with them first, but no, nothing. So I'll have to see if he picks up the phone sometime tomorrow. But I'm a fully paid up member of RFF, quite happy to get out here. But again, no boobies, no apps, no lures, i.e. big lures, snakes, or anything like that. But it's worth a visit. You can get a day ticket if you wish. I'll put a link in the description. So until next time, as I say, this is me and my days out. Don't expect to learn anything. I'll catch you later.